Hey guys, welcome back to my brand new series, Genius or Cringe, where I'm going to be reacting and analyzing some of the world's most famous ads so that you can understand the mind tricks and the psychology hacks that they're using for these ads so that you can take and apply the good, scrap the bad, and become a top level marketer. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Jaime and I run one of the leading social media marketing agencies in the world where we transform our e-commerce clients into market leaders. Now, in today's episode, we've got none other than Sam Ovens. Like him or not, he is everywhere. In fact, you may have gotten one of his ads by clicking on my video. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I'm going to be reacting to Sam Ovens. This is my story. He's run this ad for quite a while now. We can see here that it's got 2.5 million views. And we can see that the like-dislike ratio is not too great. And he's got comments disabled, turned off. So what is going on here? Is it genius? Is it cringe? Let's see for ourselves.
Sam Ovens, and I help people start and grow seven-figure coaching and consulting businesses.
Okay, right there, straight out the bat, he knows what he is doing. A lot of people, when they see an ad on YouTube, their number one thought is, who is this guy that has just popped up on my screen, and what is he trying to sell me, right? So straight out the bat, he tells us who he is, what he does, and also dispels it out of how he makes his money, because he literally tells you straight out the bat that he runs an education company. So with that being said, let's get back into it.
My story began when I was working a 9-to-5.
Okay, one of the things that I really like about this ad is that there's this underlying storytelling, right? He goes about his typical day-to-day, which not only helps build up a lot of authority and value, because you'll see him, hopping on his Rolls Royce and putting on his nice watch and suit, right? And so there are these subtle and not so subtle status builders throughout the video. That is much more subtle than someone hopping on his Lambo, right? Or recording right in front of his Lambo, which most people have seen already, right? And a lot of people have built massive gates around that type of advertising. And so here's Sam telling his story, right? And there's this underlying storytelling that seems very natural, right? It looks like his typical day, and he just decided to record it for a video ad. Now, obviously, these status builders are very powerful because it relates to a lot of people, right? Especially when you haven't started your business and you are kind of like at a lower level paradigm. All you want is the nice car, the nice watch, right? The nice house with the nice views, right? And so it grabs people's attention because from the outside, that is the ideal dream lifestyle, right? But what Sam is gonna do is he's gonna tell his story to make it relatable to them. And the way he does it, in my opinion, is very powerful because not only does the storytelling serve to build up his status, but it also keeps it highly engaging with very quick and flashy shots. So let's keep on watching.
Corporate job that I hated.
Corporate job, very relatable for the average viewer who's watching this, right? Probably addressing his audience. He obviously knows who he's targeting with this video. He's targeting people that are maybe stuck at a corporate job, but taking a look on YouTube at different side hustle ideas, or people looking to make money online, etc., etc. So he's relating to them. But then we've got the roles.
I wanted to help companies grow, but that wasn't happening.
The nice suit.
Job, so I decided to quit and start my own consulting business.
We've got the watch, we've got the incredible views, we've got the nice motorbike and the nice apartment.
Work. But then one day it finally clicked and I figured it out.
This frame right here is incredibly important. This sets the stage. It is the big idea. Is what's gonna keep the viewer on their toes, right? Because the viewer has now seen his lifestyle. They've seen the byproduct of figuring out this big idea that he just had, right? And now everything's gonna relate back to this big idea. And obviously the viewer knows that at the end of the video, he's gonna have the big reveal, right? So this big idea, this frame right here is incredibly important because it sets the stage, right? It keeps the viewer on their toes, and the whole setup with the pictures and the plans on the wall just make it incredibly dramatic. Obviously that never happened, but it helps up build the intrigue. So that is that. The next part of the video is a very important facet of any YouTube video, which is smashing the like button for the algorithm. If you guys are enjoying this breakdown and reaction and you want to see more, go ahead and gently tap the like button. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get back into the video.
That first year I figured it out, I made $100,000. The next 500,000, the next 1.2 million, then 2.4.
100K, 500K, $1.2 million. Those are numbers. People love numbers. And not only that, but we've got an extraordinary growth, right? Which grabs your attention because how many people that grow their earnings 500% year on year? How many people that make $1 million, $2 million a year, right? Not many. So it grabs your attention. And not only that, but it attaches a new value, not just the flashy and the rolls and the watch and the suit. It attaches a new value to this big idea that he's gonna reveal at the end of this video.
In my 5th year, by the time I turned 26 years old, I'd made over $10 million.
Right there, we've got a little pause, right? Everything just stops. Up to this point, we've had quick bursts of shots matched with voiceover. But right now he stops and he lets this sink in. $10 million at the age of 26. That is the big figure that you're gonna keep in your mind. And not only that, but the age component is very relatable to a lot of people watching this video. So then we've got a really cool shot of the roles, again, building up authority, and yeah.
People caught notice of how fast I was growing and started asking me how I did it and whether I could help them to do the same.
Whether that happened or not, we will never know, right? Did people really take notice? I'm guessing probably not, especially because when you're growing a business, when you're an entrepreneur, all you do is pretty much just sit in your office, especially for the first 2 to 3 years. You sit in your office, you just build things, right? And you kind of shut off the external world. I'm not saying everyone is the same, but I'm willing to bet that some of us wasn't going out, every single weekend or on Friday nights, talking to their friends about, how much money he was making. He was probably stuck at home, building this thing, not really talking to too many people. And so I really doubt that happened. But what this is the old power versus force. By saying people started coming to him, his authority has increased. And not only that, but that version of the story seems a lot more appealing and attractive than saying I just started screaming about the results that I was getting from the mountaintop, right? Which in most cases is what business comes down to, right? If you're running an agency or if you're running an education company, the way you attract more clients, more customers to you is by screaming from a mountaintop, right? About the results you're getting in your clients, about the results you're getting in your students. And it's not so much waiting for the market to come to you, right? You need to go to the market. But essentially that statement increases his value because he has framed himself as this person who is of value, who's very busy, who has secrets to unlock incredible wealth, and he's not chasing anyone, begging them to give him money, right, to reveal his secrets. So a powerful statement right there.
And at first I just ignored them.
Ignore them. Tells you that he is in abundance, he doesn't need their money, right? Even if they're willing to pay for his secrets, ignore them, right? Doesn't care.
I was certain that only I could do this.
What he's doing right now, what he's going to go ahead and do in the next few seconds is dispel the common objections. Will this work for me? Can this work for anyone from any country in the world, right? The common objections that most people have when they watch this, right? The common objection, the common limiting belief is, oh, this won't work for me, right? So what he's doing right now is he's dispelling that in a very low-key manner.
But the emails and messages just kept piling in.
Kept piling in, right? Just painting an image of insane demand for these coveted secrets.
Hundreds of people asking me to show them how I was running my business. And I finally gave in. He
finally gave in, whether that's true or not, right? He's saying that so that the viewer can understand that he only launched these secrets because there was just insane demand for it, right? And the market was asking for it. He didn't just wake up one day and had the incredible idea of adding an extra 40, 50% or 100% to his business by launching an online course and teaching others how to do the exact same thing that he's doing. No, the market asked for it, which tells you there's already massive demand for his secrets, right? Also, other people are implementing this, and it raises the mystique around his methods and his secrets.
And decided to teach my methods to a small group of people. I didn't even...
Now he's building a cult-like imagery in your head, right? Where only a handful of people know these secrets. And will they apply them? Will they get results? That is what's going on in most people's mind right now.
Believe that others would be able to do it. Then to my surprise, they started getting clients too.
Boom. Can anyone do this? Yes, they started getting clients too. Look at the results.
And I kept teaching them my methods, and they kept getting results. Fast forward to this current day, and I truly believe that anyone can start their own consulting business, helping other people with the skills and knowledge that they already have.
That is the climax of the video, and that is why he's pouring himself in ice whiskey, because up to this point we've seen the flashy lifestyle, we've seen the figures, the numbers, we've also seen people actually get results, right? And now anyone can do this.
The problem is that they just don't know where to start.
And right after the big climax, right after we've pumped ourselves up, we are hyped because we can do it too, right? The problem. And he is presenting the wall. We need something to get us there, right? Right now we are at point A and we want to get to point B. We want to have the nice watch. We want to have the nice business clocking in, 1, 2, 3, 5 million a year, right? We want to have the nice cars, right? We want to have the nice lifestyle, the nice apartment. But we need something. And that vehicle is going to be his course, is going to be his knowledge.
They don't have a map to follow. I have that map, and it's my life's mission to share it with the world.
I'll stop him right there because he just said one little thing that will have a positive impact on the perception of people of Sam Owens. And that is, I've made it my life's mission. Now, when you make it about a grand mission, right, not just about the money, but when you bring everything full circle, especially because up to this point, he's only showed us the flashy things, right? And he's conveyed this image of him that he cares about the nice things in life, right? Which is the paradigm that most people resonate with. But now he brings it full circle and he makes it about a mission, which builds a lot of trust, a lot of rapport, because people are much more likely to root for you, to cheer you on if you have a grand mission that you're pushing for and not just about the money, right? Whether it's true or not, it has a positive impact on people's perception of Sam Ovens and really brings the whole ad full circle.
And help others get the income and freedom that they deserve.
They deserve is quite important right here, quite impactful, and you can see here that he lets it sink again, right? Simply because at this point, the viewer has watched the incredible lifestyle. Imagine themselves having this cool lifestyle, having incredible views to Manhattan, having this nice car and the nice watch and the nice, vacations and the nice jet, right? And now Sam Ovens is saying, you can do this and you deserve this life. Psychologically, it's quite powerful. And right after that, right after he lets it kind of hang in the air, right, and lets it sink in, he introduces his company, consulting.com. And that is actually that for this video. Most people will be expecting a grand call to action, right? Check out the free masterclass, or sign up for my free training, or do this, do that, right? But there's no call to action, which I think is a very, very smart move. And it probably makes the video much more impactful because it leaves the viewer with a good taste in their mouth. Not only that, but it's very in line with the video we just watched. It was an ad, sure, but it was disguised as a story. It technically didn't sell us anything. And this move is also in line with the personality that he portrays across the video, right? He has been building up his value, his authority, his social proof, right? And most importantly, his abundance. He said a few times, right, that people started coming to him in huge amounts, right? There was huge demand for something like this. And he held the secret. And so he played that to the very, very end by not even asking people to take action. Obviously, bear in mind, if this pops up as an ad, you will have the link on the right bottom corner, right? But the act of abundance of saying, hey, this is my life mission, right? I already live a pretty comfortable life. I already have the dream lifestyle. And not only that, but I've been so generous to share my secrets with other people, right? And the ones that have acted on it, look at them, right? They're getting incredible results. And I've helped hundreds of people. If you want to be a part of it, cool. And if not, I'll keep doing my thing. And it's a very powerful and smart way of wrapping up an ad in a world where, the ads tend to be, hey, look at my Lambo, right? Sign up to my free masterclass. And there's a big call to action. It's just tacky, right? It's cheesy. We've seen it time and time again. This is more of a story, and he really holds back and doesn't tell people what to do with their life, right? But if they want to, they can just click the link on the actual video and take action. So guys, that is that for this video breakdown. That is that for my first reaction of the Genius or Cringe series. If you guys enjoyed this video, obviously drop a massive thumbs up. It helps out a ton with the algorithm and I'd really appreciate it. Also leave them below in the comments any questions you may have on this video and I'll be sure to check those out. If you haven't subbed to my channel, there's so much content coming out on entrepreneurship, social media marketing, agency, and a ton of other incredible topics. So if you don't want to miss any of that, go ahead and sub to my channel. And if you guys enjoyed this, I will be posting more episodes of this series, really diving deep into some of the most common gurus as well as other brands. So stay tuned for that. And as always guys, hope everything's going well in your journey and I will see you in the next one. Peace.